What up, what up? It's your boy. Welcome, man. Welcome to another installment of What's JR Thinking? It's not really the title of my show. I'm just trying to come up with a title. I have no idea what it's going to be. Might just call it JR Show. I tried to make another video about this. Didn't work out, though. I recently just read that Spider-Man is going back to Sony without any without dealing with Marvel in any sort of way. And it's very disappointing because I actually enjoyed. I haven't seen Far From Home, the current sequel, but I enjoyed Homecoming and Civil War, or Spider-Man's cameo, and Infinity War and Endgame very much. I know Sony has made two juggernaut box office hits with Venom and Into the Spider-Verse, but those were kind of, well, Venom is shitty on the first end. Second, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was like once every few years Sony somehow tells a good story through Spider-Man. I mean, really, they suck usually. This is why the deal with Marvel kind of helped them out, rebranded them with the current one. Plus, it's also disappointing to see Tom Holland playing Spider-Man currently, and John Watts, the director of the Homecoming and the sequel that's out right now. It's disappointing, man, that they won't stay for Marvel because Sony got big-headed and kind of just said we're gonna cut ties with Marvel because we have juggernauts, and it's like they suck, man. They're not great. Amy Pascal, who's one of the studio executives at Sony, who was responsible for putting out that garbage Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, and for derailing the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, specifically the third one. Her vision for the character is just, it's always about the money, but the passion that Marvel brings along with aspiring to make millions, billions. They understand the characters, not just because they're called Marvel, but because they have writers behind the scenes who give a damn about how the characters are portrayed and who love these characters. Like, they grew up with these characters and they're not jaded by just the numbers. Marvel wants to make hits, but the reason why they do make hits is because their characters are so well defined and so well written. Sony, on the other hand, they lucked out with Spider-Verse. I mean, I don't know how the hell they gave those directors and that team the freedom and and the money and the space they needed to create that wonderful film. I don't understand the cut ties with Marvel when everything's been working out so well. I think the reason why Venom is shitty. I can't. Venom sucks. I think one of the reasons why, though, they can even have the balls to do this is because, Spider-Man from Marvel has worked out tremendously, and everybody's kind of reinvested into the character because of what John Watts, Tom Holland, and credit to the Russo brothers for Endgame and Infinity War, how they portrayed the character and how they've delivered him and made him look like he's actually in high school. I don't know if Sony can give John Watts and Tom Holland the same treatment in the same space, as well as bring in other characters that Marvel has acquired. I don't know if they can, give him new villains or something new to throw him in, or to have him go against. I know this doesn't make any sense. I'm just rambling, but Marvel just literally acquired basically all of their characters back with the recent merger with Fox. Disney's running the game right now. So for Sony to say, hey, we just made two juggernauts in 1 year. We understand you guys did your thing. You guys made history of Black Panther and Infinity War, and currently with Endgame, but we got Spider-Verse and Venom, live action and animated. But, those movies worked because Marvel cares. Sony doesn't really care all that much. I mean, Venom was Venom is literally the only reason I watched that was because of Tom Hardy, and Tom Hardy basically doing the best Jim Carrey Ace Ventura impression I'll ever see in a superhero movie. That might be the only time I'll ever see a Jim Carrey like performance in a superhero movie, which he's not really a hero, he's a villain and even an anti-hero, but they played him as a superhero. It's disappointing, man. I hope they don't fuck it up, but I think they will. Honestly, I don't have faith in Sony to stay committed, stay faithful to what Marvel has done with Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man, and take him further, and then make great films, make something entertaining. I mean, I don't know. We have to see. I don't think they will, and I hope Disney can go back and buy their shit. Hopefully. All right, I'm out of here.